Remember when I said that I was going to be reviewing a bunch of Studio Ghibli movies, specifically Hayao Miyazaki movies, leading up to The Boy and the Heron? Well, I want to get this out of the way for my intro. This will be the only one I will be doing, well, at least it's Spirited Away. Hey guys, this is Frozen Things Studios here, and welcome back to another movie review. And today, I am going to be doing a review on Spirited Away. So, Spirited Away is a film from Studio Ghibli. I forgot, how much they made at this point until this one, so I can't really say. Because there was like a bunch of other older Ghibli films before this one, My Neighbor Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service, Princess Mononoke, etc. But yeah. And it's directed by Hayao Miyazaki, and came out in the year 2002. 2001 in Japan, and 2002 in US and for Western audiences. Personally, to me, I'm gonna count this as a 2002 movie, but if you're Japanese, I guess 2001 for you. And it stars a bunch of Japanese cast playing Japanese cast. I can't really say their names. And also some American actors as well. Voicing the voicing for the English dub. I don't know any of them, but yeah, the main character Chihiro is voiced by Devi and Chase for the English dub. This is the actress, the same actress who voiced Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. And basically, this movie tells a story of this young girl named Chihiro who becomes trapped in this strange world with spirits after her parents turn into pigs and all that stuff. So yeah, things turn into a fever dream. And basically, yeah, Chihiro must go on a journey to free her family, and by doing that, she must get a job and basically just live a life in this strange world where, yeah, she meets some new people. Haku, Rin, who is Chihiro's caretaker in this world, and yeah, so basically Chihiro must become independent, and yeah, this sorry about my cough. There's basically not much plot to this one, but I'm not saying that's a bad thing. So yeah. Now what can I say about Spirited Away? I mean, man, Spirited Away is one of the movies I rewatched the most. The most number of times. Yeah, I have rewatched this movie countless of times, and for a good reason. And yeah, for good reason, because I'm just such a fan of this movie. I saw this movie for the first time a little late. If you're wondering when I saw this movie for the first time, it was in 2018. Yeah, 2018, like 5 years ago, I guess. Or, yeah, 5 to 6 years ago, I guess. Yeah, I saw it for the first time in 2018. Yeah. It was that time when I first discovered Animat's channel. Yeah, I'm sure you all know Animat. Yeah, 2018 was the year I discovered Animat. And yeah, and basically, yeah, Animat reviewed The Spirited Away in that same year, a few months after I started watching his channel. He did a classic review of Spirited Away. Now I remember back in 2017, my classes were watching Spirited Away. Like they were playing Spirited Away like on the projector, and I was like, at the time I was not interested in anime, so I was like, hey, I kind of walked out of the room because I wasn't really interested in watching Spirited Away. But when I saw Animat's review of Spirited Away, I was like, wow, I should check this. Sorry about my cough. My throat's I have itchy throat. I'm not sick, don't worry. But yeah, when I saw Spirited Away for the first time, it blew me away, and it became one of my favorite films of all time. Yeah, this was a movie that really comforted me and all that stuff, and yeah, I rewatched this movie tons of times. Yeah, even especially during the pandemic, I kept on rewatching and rewatching and rewatching this movie over and over again and never get tired of it. And yeah, and there's a good reason why this is considered one of the best animated films of all time. Some even going as far as calling this the best animated films of all time. Well, yeah, I gotta say, yeah, I rewatched this movie today in preparation for Boy and Heron, which, yeah, I am gonna be seeing the Boy and Heron tomorrow. Yeah, as my birthday movie, even though it's tomorrow's the 13th, technically, but I'm celebrating my birthday with my cousins on the 13th. I won't be doing much of my actual birthday because my parents are gonna be out. So yeah, tomorrow I'm seeing Boy and Heron, and I cannot wait for it. I mean, the fact that it won the Golden Globes kind of made me more hyped for it, even though I doubt it'll be better than Across the Spider Verse, especially Wish. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, I am reviewing Spirited Away leading out to Boy and Heron, and I wanted to review other Ghibli films like My Neighbor Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service, Princess Mononoke, the Wind Rises, and I was certainly planning to do a rant on the movie that nearly killed Studio Ghibli. And I don't want to bother saying its name because it just hurts if I say it. But yeah, Spirited Away is yeah. So yeah, Spirited Away. After rewatching it, yeah, I gotta say, yeah, Spirited Away is back. It is in my top three favorite movies of all time. Yeah, that's how much I love it. Spirited Away is one of the greatest films I have ever seen in my life, and for good reason. Yeah, this is like my third or fourth favorite movie of all time. Depending if I really think Frozen 2 and Wish are tied my favorite movie, it all depends on that. But yeah, now I just want to get this out of the way quickly. For my New Year's resolution this year, I'm planning to be a better cinephile. Like, I'm gonna be a little less biased towards modern films. If you see my Letterboxd, you saw that my top 10 favorite movies of all time are mostly modern blockbusters. I'm technically kind of a cinephile myself because I do have. I realize that I am actually a cinephile because I do have some of. I kind of see potential in myself to be a better cinephile than I initially am. So, this is New Year's resolution. I'm gonna try and keep it up. Yeah, I'm gonna like try and add in some old movies to my favorite movies list. Despite Frozen 2, Wish, and Across the Spider Verse will still be on top. And sorry about that. As well as Spirited Away, yeah. As well as Spirited Away, but yeah, I'm gonna try and put modern movies here. Two old movies that I do have the intention of putting in my favorite movies list. Adding in my favorite movies list are Return of the King and yeah, Return of the King and Lion King. Yeah, both of them I intend, but I'll see and rewatch the Return of the King. But yeah, as for Spirited Away, yeah, I mean, what else is there to say that hasn't been said about Spirited Away? Yeah, I won't say a lot about this one because everyone just already said what's good about this movie. So my reasons for loving this movie are gonna be as brief as possible. Yeah, first of all, yeah, this when it comes to this being a coming of age story, this is probably the best of them all. Yeah, this is the best at being a coming of age story. There isn't a lot of plot here, despite the plot here, despite having a story of Chihiro being in this strange world where she's in a bathhouse and she must work and come of age in order to save her parents. Yeah, but throughout the movie is all about growth. It's about Chihiro's growth. Because it starts off with Chihiro being this whiny little brat who just it just all she does is just want like yeah, she does yell. She gets angry all the time. You can clearly see that from the start. But as the movie progresses, Chihiro starts to become independent. She, despite her her conflicts with her parents, she desperately wants to save them because it shows how much she loves her parents, and she'd do anything to save them. And yeah, Chihiro that does wander around, which can send a message to not wander around like that. So especially wonder if you're a child wandering away from your parents. And yeah, but yeah, this whole spirit world, the spirit realm, really changed her life because of course, well, she it starts off with her getting confused and the fact that she doesn't know what she's doing, but know what she's doing. But then, of course, well, she meets new friends, new caretakers. So by the name of Lynn, she gets a job at the bathhouse where she must, well, it's called a bathhouse. So of course, you know what Chihiro does for her job, and yeah, and then she just throughout the movie she just matures more. She gets more mature, and yeah, even like in the middle mark, in the middle, you can already see the growth, like immediate. Yes, sure, yes, she does grow quickly, but even then, you'd still get invested in her character because of how well written she is. Yeah, she's just everything. Yeah, and man, yeah, this is such an emotional movie. I think the emotion, the feelings that this movie to gives the audiences. I think that's what truly makes the movie shine the most. Because yeah, this movie is just so heartwarming. It's just beautifully told. Like and there's like couple of moments that really feel iconic and in good ways. Like those iconic moments really make me tear up. For example, that scene with Chihiro eating the rice cake, and then starts to cry. Yeah, that scene, yeah, really is that scene really hits hard, and I cannot imagine anyone not crying in that scene. Yeah, not crying in that scene. Or and of course, let's not forget the best scene in the film. And I mean objectively the best scene, both subjective and objective. The train scene. Yeah, that moment of that scene that it's just a moment of silence where we see Chihiro just how do I say this? Chihiro's just sitting down quietly, really just reflecting on her life. Like we see Chihiro just looking in the side, this beautiful shot of her looking in the side, and then you see this change in her, this reflection in her. Yeah, I can kind of relate to that because just by me doing nothing, I tend to like reflect on my life. So I literally can see myself in Chihiro, with that scene. Yeah, it is just that's how beautiful it is, and yeah, and the score, man, the score. Joe Hiyashi is one of the best composers ever, and this probably has one of the greatest scores ever. I mean, did this get a Best Original Score nomination? Well, I know it. I know for a fact that it did not win, and that's a crime because this score certainly is an Oscar-worthy score. It's just it's so smooth. It's so relaxing, and it really touches you in the feels. Like the score is actually what makes the movie emotional for me. It's what makes the emotional scenes truly hit. Like especially with all the piano stuff, man, and yeah, the pacing in this movie is perfect as well. It never gets boring at time. Like it never gets boring at all. Like it really kept me engaged from start to finish. And I love how there's even action scenes in this movie too. Like specifically with Chihiro and the spirits chase scenes. Yeah, that was great. And man, the animation is gorgeous. Yeah, like I don't know what words to use to describe how good the animation is. Yeah, that's how beautiful it is. So yeah, I guess that's all I can say. So overall, yeah, Spirited Away is one of the greatest movies of all time. Period. And yeah, this movie really shows that animation is cinema, and I'm really sorry for trashing animation. I know you guys call me out for thinking I'm an animation hater, which yeah, that was just my past self. At least I no longer trash animation now, and yeah, my now all my four favorite movies of Letterboxd are animated films, and for good reason. Yeah, even though majority of the movies in my favorite movies of all time list are live action, well, yeah, animated movies like this deserve to be recognized. It's just everything you want in a movie and more, and want to, in a movie and more, and yeah. So yeah, with that said, I'm going to give Spirited Away a 6 out of 5. So yeah, 6 out of 5 is basically the 6 stars out of 5 is basically ratings for my favorite films of all time, and Spirited Away certainly deserves that. So yeah, that's all for my review of Spirited Away. Yeah, it is pretty shorter than usual, but if you saw my community post, you saw that I'm aiming to make my videos shorter than usual. So yeah, yeah. What are your thoughts on Spirited Away? Did you is this one of your favorite films of all time? Comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my review on The Boy and the Heron. So yeah, bye guys.